I tell you what, there's no substitution for rain water. Very very evident and undeniably the truth. No matter how much water that you put on your lawn from your sprinkler system or out of the uh, tap, it will never get as green as what natural water would do for it. It's kind of crazy that this lawn was, you know, I killed it all with Bermuda. It was all, everything in here. I thought it was just weeds in here, and glyphosate. I just killed everything that I could. I put that glyphosate out like once a week over a 3-week period, thinking that I was going to put the fescue back here. But I decided not to go into do that because I had a sprinkler system failure back here. So I didn't get the chance to plant it. And guess what came back up? All this Bermuda. And I mean, I did some tilling and I smoked it all off with glyphosate. And it still came back. This is some alpha grass. I don't know what extra that you can do after tilling and then putting a non-selective herbicide on this, and it still came back. So that's why I'm on the alpha grass camp for Bermuda. Anyway, not really trying to show you this Bermuda lawn back here. I did some little overseeding about 5 days ago, and we've been getting a lot of rain. And you know, that's pretty good. It's pretty good that I'm getting this. And it is early. It's very early now that we're at the end of summer and we're heading into fall, and this is very early to have grass down here in my area. But I went ahead and put it down anyway just to try to get a head start. I'm going to do a full overseed coming up in a few days here, maybe a week or so. But I got this stuff down here early. I left my key remote to the gate, so I'm going to film from here. This is what was left of the fescue this season, and you got to forgive this little side here where there's no fescue. That's because the sprinkler is on the other side of that tree and it's preventing water from getting there. So I literally have to either move that sprinkler or water it by hand. But anyway, I'm going to throw some fertilizer out here because it's really screaming for it. It's not the deep dark green that it used to be. But I'm going to throw fertilizer out there. And as you can see, a lot of this fescue survived and some of it went dormant, and as you can see from the videos that it's coming back. So I'm going to do an overseed over here to get this grass to be popping again. I'm going to fertilize with my screaming green to get what's there strengthened up. And of course, I did want to take advantage of the free water that we were getting, and that's why I did oversee certain areas and why grass is steady growing there. But I would like to say that, you know, I think for the people who are on the fence about this stuff, after going through the brutal summer that we had, this is a pretty good testament as to whether or not you can have this type of grass in this area, North Texas. This is turf type tall fescue, and I think I did the best that I've done before. I really got the fungus regimen down, so none of the grass succumbed to the fungus pressure that I had in the past because I stayed on top of it. However, everything you see here, especially the brown patch, that was the intense heat stress, not drought. There's a difference between drought stress and heat stress. I mean, that sun just bearing down on it is a lot, and you have to really keep water on it during the heat of the day just to keep it cool. That's the fix that I probably will employ, that strategy. However, this hopefully next summer won't be what we had this summer. It was a very rough summer, and it ended up being a very delightful end of summer. We even dipped down in the 60s already for a low, and we hadn't been that low since the beginning of June 4th, I believe. So fall is around the corner, and we've turned the current corner on the 100-degree days, I believe. So I went ahead and did the overseed in some areas, and that's why I was showing you the video a few moments ago. Look at what I got. Got this from domyown.com, and it's the bearing brug, the same as this here. So I'm set up to get this stuff out in the lawn. It has the same amount of grass as last time. So anyway, I wanted to give you guys a quick update on this fescue and look at how much of it started to come out of dormancy, and look how much that it's going. Completely different from other years. So very impressed. Very impressed. If you can pick up some of this stuff, I would suggest you to do that, because this is it's insane how much grass is here compared to what we went through this summer. This area here, this was all, I planted this section. I just wanted to see what that SPF 30 would do. And all of this was the SPF 30. None of it went dormant and came back. None of it actually survived. So that's the biggest issue here. As you can see, it's still shaded. So if I just had fescue there, I wouldn't have this spot here. So that's the deal on the SPF 30. I think I've like other people like Tulsa Tom, I've already wrote it off as a grass that I'm going to have here. I will be planting some still again this season, because I have a quarter of a bag left, and I'm not going to let it go to waste. And again, I keep bringing back up to the summer that we had. That was a horrific, brutal summer, and that could be the case too. So I'm going to go ahead and put that back off inside the bag. This front area here, I'm going to get seeded. I really have enough seed to do all of this and don't have to open the new bag, but I am going to get grass established all the way back there, so I have plenty enough seeds. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I tell you what, there's no substitution for rain water. Very evident and undeniably the truth. No matter how much water that you put on your lawn from your sprinkler system or out of the tap, it will never get as green as what natural water would do for it.